Hello, 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 hello. Am I audible and visible to all of you? Am I audible and visible to all of you? Yes, that's great. So you're saying me, sir. Good evening, beta. 1 second. Okay, so you're telling me that. So how can I revise my 11th effectively with 12th? But you don't need to revise your 11th, no? I guess if you know now, from next month I will be starting the 11th series also. So with that series, you can revise everything, no? Don't just put a lot of pressure, no? So if you know the planning now, how I am going to execute the whole 11th with 12th. Okay, look now. Firstly, we will complete 12th. We will complete 12th. 12th. Look, this week we will complete AC. Then in next week we will complete EM waves with 80% of modern physics. Then one more week we will complete semiconductors and the remaining part of so up to the 15th of next month we will complete whole 12 syllabus. Then after that thing we will start 11th series. Okay. So you don't need to just complete whole syllabus of 11th 12th with ongoing syllabuses, right? Don't do it. So what I am supposed to tell you now that firstly right now just concentrate on 12th only. Don't go with 11th portion. So now we will complete 11th only. Okay. After some time, after 1 month, that means after 15th of next month, we will start our 12th also. Sorry, 11th also. So with the 11th ongoing, every Sunday we will be having a marathon class for 12th. So with this thing now, what will happen? You will complete your 12th, you will complete your 11th. With 11th, you will revise every Sunday your 12th also. So before December, you will complete your syllabus for your any examination. 11th plus 12th. So you are having a lot of time with me now. So you need to be with me so that you can take a maximum benefit from my classes. I know that you are in some institution, right? I know it. But here I am planning in such a way that you will get a maximum benefit from my classes. So let us suppose you are just going with 12th right now. So next month up to the 15th of next month we will complete whole syllabus of my 12th. Then we will start 11th now. Don't worry about anything. Done? Yes, but sir, what? You have any examinations or anything like that? You have anything like it now? You can just ask me now. How can I handle biology, maths, and chemistry? Okay. In a one day, now in a one day, just do two subjects. Okay. It will be very hard for a student to just go into a school also, then to a coaching institute also, then taking these classes also, then maintaining all these homeworks. No, it is next to impossible for a person. So in a day, just take only two classes. Only two classes. Let's suppose you are taking physics, chemistry. Second day, biology, maths, or physics, math, biology, chemistry. In such a way, revise your stuff every day. Okay, don't skip anything. Every day, it is a game of timings. If you are in any examination, the very first thing that comes to your mind, that is a time management cycles. So what you need to do, just go with 2 subjects per day, but don't skip a single topic. Then every every Sunday do one thing, just revise each and everything from previous 1 week, that you are just getting, just revise everything, right? So I don't think that now we need to just waste our time. So let us start our new chapter. As you can see in the background, it is AC. So let's start now new chapter known as AC. Okay. And these chapters are interrelated. So I guess that you watched my previous series also, EMI. Okay, from EMI, Faraday's law, E equals to minus d phi by dt, then Lenz's law, the opposition created by it, then flux. Okay, I guess that you are very good with the EMI. Now let's start my AC chapter. You can enjoy now. Look, it is first lecture. Today we will be discussing the very first lecture. Very first lecture of AC. First lecture of AC. Okay. Now I will write chapter name. But firstly, now look what you need to do now. You have my Telegram channel, right? You can ping my message there. We will connect on Telegram only. Okay. I will give some different strategies, things for that. Don't worry about anything, right? So let's start now. AC. AC. AC means alternating. AC means alternating current. In our previous classes, that means 10th, we were dealing with the DC only. DC means direct current. DC means direct current. Now, in this lecture series, we are interested in AC. AC means alternating current. Alternating periodically, the polarity is being changed. Okay, so I can write alternating means bidirectional. It is bidirectional. Bidirectional means 2 directions and get is repeated periodically. Periodically it gets changed. It is polarity. So if anything is having these 2 properties, so we will call them as AC, alternating current. Alternating current. So we are having lot of things. Firstly, we are having like this time axis. This one is my current. If we are having something going like this, look. Okay. In first it is positive, then negative, positive, negative. This timing suppose is T by 2. This one is T. Okay. It is 2T by 3. So and it goes on like it, no? So this one is specifically name as, it is AC, but we are having the name for it. It is sinusoidal AC. Why? Because the graph, the curve that is going, it is sinusoidal graph, sin x graph. I can write here, it is sinusoidally. Sinusoidal AC. Sinusoidal AC. And in our India, if we are talking about the India, okay, in India, we are getting AC supplies in our homes. In our homes, but I guess in previous class, it is a property. Just like in a lizard, no? If you are just cutting the tail of lizard, it gets regenerated, right? So look, if monopoles do exist, then how you are supposed to write the magnetic forces lines? How you will write like it then? It is next to impossible. there are a lot of properties. Look beta, there are a lot of properties by which we are saying that no, monopolos doesn't exist. Lot of properties are there. Okay, just connect it with me now. I will teach you this topic separately. Don't worry about anything, right? India AC supply done. We're having 50 hertz and 220 volts, no? 220 volts or 230 volts. Sometimes you are getting 230 also. Sometimes we are getting 230 also. Okay. Look, you can see now polarity changes. Look, upper side polarity is positive, lower side polarity is negative. Polarity means sign. Upper side positive, lower side negative, right? That is bidirectional. Firstly, it was positive, then negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. So, firstly, no sir, we are having bidirectional, positive as well as negative. Second one, periodically. That means for t by 2, for half time it was positive, for half time it is negative. For next half time it is positive, for next half time it is negative. So it gets changed periodically. It gets changed periodically. So this thing is known as AC. One more thing, sir, one more example. One more example. Time, current. I can write it in this way. I can make it, no? Make it. This one is also AC. Also AC. Sir, why? You can see now. Look. For this time, it is T by 2, suppose T. For 0 to T by 2, it is positive. For T by 2 to T, it is negative. So it is what? I guess I'm lagging now. Once again. Now I'm good. So for periodically, my polarities get changed. So this is also AC, but it is very famous to us. This one is also AC. If one more example you want to get it now, look. One more example. I can make a triangular shape also. Look, polarity change, no? Positive, negative. T by 2, T. Also example of AC, AC, AC. All these three diagrams give you the direction or idea of AC, what AC is basically. What is AC basically? Okay. One thing is here now. Look. You can see one thing. What, sir? You can see. Look now. Look here. If it is positive, I will write positive I naught. Here I will take a symmetrical minus I naught. Here look, it is positive I naught. It is negative I naught. It is not always compulsory. This could be also now. Look, it is also possible. What, sir? Look, also possible. Why? Look, higher value, lower value. It is also possible. You can write also possible. Also possible. But in our syllabus, we are having when both the limit, upper maximum limit and lower maximum limit, if both are same, now this one is our syllabus. So we can write for this one specifically, it is symmetrical AC. So in our syllabus, what we are having symmetrical AC. Symmetrical AC or symmetric AC. Symmetric AC simply means if the higher value, higher upper value and the lower value, now if this value, look, this value, higher value and this lower value, if both are similar or equal, look, plus I naught minus I naught, only polarity changes but magnitude is same. So this type of if AC is known as symmetrical AC. This type of AC is known as symmetrical AC, and symmetrical AC is in our syllabus. So we have to discuss which one now? Symmetrical AC only. In our syllabus, which one we are having? We are having symmetrical AC only. Then, if we are having some diagram like it now, look, if we are having some diagram like it, look now, this one. Okay, so you can write this one is periodic. This one is periodic. Why? Because it is repeating after every time. No, it is repeating, but it is not bidirectional. It is not bidirectional. One property is there, one property is not there. So you can write it is a mixture of DC plus AC. What is DC now? DC means unidirectional flow. Unidirectional. Unidirectional means time, current. It could be like this. And this is DC. Now this is pure DC. And the sources are battery and cell. Sources are battery and cell. I guess it is very easy to know. Okay. If we are talking about frequency, what is the frequency of DC? So frequency of DC is 0. Why? Because it is not fluctuating. Its value is constant. So no frequency is there. It is 0. Later on, you will find in LC circuits, in RC circuits, what is the fun of writing the frequency as 0? What is the meaning of it? This was the basics of AC. What is basically AC? Sinusoidal, all these things. But the question here is, sir, why? What are the main sources? What like the battery and cell? From battery and cell we will get DC. But from what sources we can get the AC? Okay, if you remember from the last chapter's last class, EMI last class, we were discussing AC generator. Okay, so I will make here a diagram of AC generator. That means if we are having a north pole, look here, we are having a north pole, a magnet of north pole. Here we are having a south pole. So between north and south pole, we are having a rod like this. Okay, now you can see if I am rotating this rod by angle theta, so what will happen now? There will be a flux change. What will happen here? Sir, flux change will be there. Now look, there is BA. Look, these are lines of magnetic force lines. Okay, sir. So there will be a flux. There will be a flux. So, sir, what is flux? Flux is NBA cos theta. N means number of turns, B means magnetic field, A means area vector, cos theta means angle between NB and A. So one more thing that we know, that theta is equals to omega times T. What is E? By Faraday law, it is minus d phi by dt. Minus d by dt. Instead of phi, what should I write? I will write NBA cos theta. Okay, minus. I will take NBA outside. Here we can write d by dt of cos of omega of t. Okay, E came out to be minus NBA omega, then minus sine omega t. Therefore, my E came out to be, it is NBA omega sine omega t. So this E is EMF. This E is depending, right? Look, it is dependent on sine. Now it is dependent on sine. That means this E means it is an sinusoidal EMF. So this A is AC, alternating current or alternating, I will write here, this one is alternating EMF. This one is alternating EMF. We can stretch it, no? Up to our own requirement, we can stretch our topics. If let's suppose somebody will ask you what could be the maximum value of EMF, maximum value E naught. We know that E is equals to NBA omega sine omega t. We know it. If we want this to be maximum, so this should be maximum. So what is the maximum of sine omega t? Sine omega t is maximum when its value is 1. I can write E naught or E maximum is only equals to how much? It is NBA omega. What is current now? I. Is it E by R? Yes, sir. What is E? E is simple. It is NBA omega sine omega t divided by R. Or I can write it as a net I naught. It could be E naught by R. So E naught is NBA omega by R. So here I can write it NBA omega by R. Here is sine of omega t. So this thing is known as what? E naught by R. So I can write I equals to I naught sine omega t. So you need to remember these things, na? How we need to manipulate our equations, from which equation I will get these values, from which equation I will get these things, right? So you need to get an idea from it. It is very easy. The only thing is we should be able to recall the previous chapter also. If previous chapter is there now, so we can do it. Okay. One more thing, how to represent it. How to represent our AC. How to represent AC? Sir, I guess here we are dealing with sinusoidal AC. So it will in this way. So yes, sir. So I will represent it in this way. What is this? Look, now it is same, no? This diagram and this one is same. So this particular diagram is what? It is represented for AC. This diagram is represented for AC. I hope it is very clear to you now. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me now. I guess it is very clear to you. I hope, right? Beta, I am starting from very beginning of EMI. Don't miss a single thing from my class. Single thing. We started from this thing. You can take the screenshot of this thing also. Okay. You can take a screenshot from this thing also. Okay. Okay. Now, very easy. I know that you have done this thing in your school also and in your college also. Look now. Look, beta. Now I will tell you some more terms that will be coming in your examination or in your next topics. So here I will just show you how to do it. Look now. My equation that that could be, I will write here in a very broader way. I will write here E equals to E naught sine omega t. Second one I can write I equals to I naught sine omega t, or I can write this thing as E naught sine omega t plus phi, or I naught sine omega t plus phi. Okay, look now. What is E? E means alternating EMF, which will be in volts. What is I? I is alternating current, which is an ampere. What is E naught? E naught simply means peak value. Peak value of EMF. What is I naught? I naught is also a peak value. I naught is also a peak value. Done? Look, this thing done, this thing done, this thing done. Now what we are having? Sine is a trigonometric functions, right? Here, this thing also done, this thing. sine trigonometric function. What is omega now here? Omega, I can write it as it is 2 pi f. Done. And one more thing, f equals to 1 by time period frequency. It is angular frequency. I can write 2 pi by t. Clear? Easy, no? You can write radian per second or radian second per second. Here, no? F is 1 by t. 1 by t, right? So what is the unit of f? Sir, I can write hertz or per second. These are some units for my frequency. T is time period. Then it was a basically what are the things given to us. What is phi now? Most important phi. What is phi now? Phi means initial phase. Phi means initial phase, and you need to wait for 1 to 2 classes so that I will give you the basic definition of this phase. What phase is basically. So in later classes when we were dealing with the AC circuits, you will find current is lagging or leading or nothing like that. Now that is a phase difference. So you need to be the classes so that we can discuss these things, right? Okay. So I guess we are done with these classes. Now let us start a numerical. Let's start a numerical for the class. Numerical like we are having an equation I equals to I naught sine omega t plus phi. Omega t plus phi. Done. We need to find these parameters. Firstly, look, I guess we have the equation as I equals to. Now, this is my basic equation. So my question is I equals to. Let us suppose we will take some values. Okay, I will take 50 sine 100 pi t plus pi by 4 ampere. This one is my question. This is basic standard form. So this one is my standard form. Standard form. And this one is my question. Done. First thing, find I naught. I naught means peak value. So you can just write I naught is 50 ampere. I naught is 50 ampere. Second one, you can take omega is 100 pi. So my omega came out to be 100 pi. Third, phase difference is pi by 4. Yes, 100 pi. And my phi is pi by 4. Done. That is 45 degree. Done. What is time period? What is time period? Omega equals to 2 pi by t. So therefore, t came out to be 2 pi by omega. 2 pi. What is omega? Omega is simply 100 pi. It is 100 pi. Pi cancel out 250s. So t came out to be 1 by 50 per second. Fourth. Done? Yes, phi is pi by 4. Definitely, definitely. Suppose I will give you one question. Question is, if my time is equals to 1 divided by 400 seconds, find instant current. Find the instant current. How we can do this numerical? Easy. How, sir? Look, equation is this one, no? Okay, so I came out to be, it is 50 sine 100 pi, time is 1 by 400, then plus pi by 4, 101, 104. So I came out to be 50 sine pi by 4 plus pi by 4, that's pi by 2. I came out to be 50 sine pi by 2. I equals to 50. Sine pi by 2 minus sine 90. Sine 90 is 1. So my I came out to be 50 ampere. I is 50 ampere. Easy? Huh, beta? Easy or super easy? You can take now. If you want a screenshot, you can take a screenshot now. Easy or super easy? Okay, let's do one more numerical. Let us do a good numerical now. A numerical like. Okay, let us do a topic firstly. Okay, topic means if suppose, look now. If let us suppose now, here I equals to I naught sine omega t plus phi. First thing is what is my instant value or instantaneous value. Instantaneous value means any value that is given to us, that is I only. So I have to write, I have to get the value of I. Easy, no? So I need to get the value of I will get my instantaneous value. Second thing, if they will ask you about the peak value. Peak value. What is peak value? So peak value is I naught. We know it now. Peak value. Third thing, if they will ask you average value. Average value in full cycle. Fourth thing, average value in half cycle. Average value half cycle. Fifth one, if they will ask you RMS value. Root mean square value. So now we need to discuss about average value, half full cycle and RMS value. These three things we need to now note down how we can get these things. How we can get these things. Okay, so let's start with the third part, that is average value. That is I average. I guess we all know from the 11th standard, average means we have to integrate it with T1 to T2, I dt, integrate from T1 to T2 with respect to dt. This formula is given by the average formula. This particular equation that I just wrote here simply indicates it is what? It is an average formula. I hope that you are well aware of this formula. I hope that you are well aware of this formula. This one now, I'm just noting this one down like this now. This formula. You must know about this formula. What this formula is all about? It is I average formula, and very basic formula. And we had this formula back in our 11th standard. V average, V dt, that integration of dt. Look, and if you know that, look, if we are having any shape, if we are having IT curve, and this is my any shape from T1 to T2. If we want to find its area, so what we are doing, we are taking small strip, a small strip, this strip, width of dt, I. So what is the area, small area dA? So it is dt only. Let us integrate it from T1 to T2. This will give my area. So area is equals to of curve is equals to d1 to d2. It is I dt. This area is like this one. So I can write the average current. Average current is area under curve. It is area under curve whole divided by T1, T2 to Tt. So look, we are just merging concepts of 11th with the 12th now. Okay, we are merging this concept by which we will get 11th and 12th now. Very clear to you now? I guess this thing is very clear to you now. Easy or super easy? Huh? Easy or super easy? Super easy, no? Super easy things. If you can maintain these notes, no, if you maintain this quality, right? So I guess you are top in your physics then. Okay. Look, now if I will tell you one thing, that is, if we are having a graph now. Now I will just ask you a numerical. Now we are having a graph now. Graph. This is my graph. Time and I is current. My graph is like this. It's my graph. Up to t. T means full cycle. Full cycle. This is t by 2. So if somebody will ask you what will be the average value of this particular diagram, what is average value? What will be average value? So I guess it is a full cycle now. Look, area of this side, area of this side, both are equal but opposite. If the area of this side, you want to find it, no? Clear? So it is I naught length into breadth is t by 2. T by 2. This one now, it will be minus I naught t by 2 minus it is t only, t by 2 only, right? So look, this one minus this one is 0. So the average value of current in this particular thing is 0. Okay, one more example. If I am giving you a sinusoidal graph, a symmetrical sinusoidal graph, okay, I and T, and I will give you the question that find I average. Sir, it is a symmetrical graph. Positive, this one is negative. Positive, negative cancel out, the value is 0. One more graph. If I will give you a question like this, also a symmetrical graph, upper side, lower side, both are equal to each other. So my current I average comes to 0. My I average is 0. My I average will be 0. Let us do some more graphs in which I naught is not 0. Okay, look now. One more graph. T I. Okay, I will just let us change it now with V. Suppose for time being, I will change it to the V only. Okay. Plus V naught T by 2 T. So what will be V average? Sir, I guess V average is area divided by time. Time is T. Now it is full graph. So we have to measure time from 0 initial to final is T only. What is area? Area of rectangle. Is it length into breadth? Yes, sir. Length is, it is V naught multiplied by T by 2 whole divided by T. T cancel out. So my answer came out to be V naught by 2. My answer is V naught by 2. We are dealing with full cycle, okay? It is a full cycle. We are dealing with full cycle. In the same way, if we are taking this different one now, T I. This one is T by 4. This one is T. And this one is plus I naught. So what is I average? Area. What is area? Is it I naught T by 4 whole divided by 4? Sorry, 4. It is not 4, it is T, no? Whole divided by T. T cancel out, so my answer came out to be I naught by 4 for full cycle. For full cycle. Done? Or if we are having a triangular representation of any formula, triangular, no? Triangular. You won't get this much of things, but still I am just giving you the perfect things. Perfect things, right? T by 2. T. I naught. What is I average area? What is area? 1 by 2. Base is B and it is I naught whole divided by T. Answer came out to be I naught by 2. Which one? T by 4? Yeah, no, basically, now look, basically we have to take from 0 to the last point. It is T, yeah, from 0 to T. Now look, from 0 to T, it is full cycle. From 0 to T by 2, it is half cycle. So here, I guess we are taking from 0 to T now. It is full cycle. This one is a full cycle thing, okay? Full cycle thing. These were only a pictorial representation of the graphs. Now let us take the graph of, let's say the equational question now. Equational question, okay? Equational question. And my equational question is like, okay, current is given as 3 plus 2t. And my current is varying from t to 0 to t equals to 2 seconds. 0 to 2 seconds. Find I average. That means I have to apply my formula I average, which is equals to integrate from T1. T1 is 0, T2 is 2. I is 3 plus 2t with respect to what? dt whole divided by, it is 2 minus 0, that is 2. 3 becomes 3t now, plus it is 2t square by 2. Upper limit is 2, lower limit is 0, whole divided by 2. I will write 3 multiplied by 2 plus 2, 2 cancel out. So 2 cancel out here, right? This 2, this 2. 2 to the 4, 4 divided by 2. It will be 10 by 2, which came out to be 5 ampere answer. My answer is 5 ampere. A good one, right? A good numerical. So it is a very good numerical and easy one also. A good one and an easy one also. Easy or super easy? I want to answer from your end. Is this easy or super easy? But easy or super easy? I think you are not getting a feeling of a new chapter, no? You are getting a feeling of, no, we are doing the previous one, right? Okay. Now, up to this particular thing, we were discussing. Look, we were discussing average value of current in a full cycle. I'm repeating it now. Up to this particular numerical, we were dealing with how to find the average value in a full cycle. But I average, yes, I average, it is simply an average value of a current divided by the number of repetitions, that is delta T. So here, this is a representation of I average. This one is a representation of I average. You need to remember this formula only, this formula and this formula. So the upper side means it is a summation side. Okay. So meaning, let's suppose we are having 2, 3, 4. Okay. You need to take it as average value. Average. What is average? 2 plus 3 plus 4. How many repetitions? 3. So look now. Upper means it is summation of these things. This 3 means it is this thing. Average value of all these things. Now next part. Next part is average value in half cycle. Next part is average value in half cycle. Average value in half cycle. In half cycle. Done. Suppose time t, current I. Okay. Up to this particular time, t is t. Up to this one, it is t by 2. T by 2 means half, t means full. Done. If this value is plus I naught, this is minus I naught. So what we can write, sir? We can write here, yes, this one is a periodic. Is this periodic? Yes, sir, it is periodic. Is it bidirectional? Is it bidirectional? Yes, sir, this is bidirectional. Third one. So we are having symmetry. Symmetry. Yes, sir, we are having symmetry. We are having symmetry. So look now. T means from 0 to t means full cycle. T means 2 pi by omega. Clear? This simply indicates full cycle. Full cycle. 0 to t by 2. That means pi by omega. This means half cycle. Half cycle. Half cycle. Look now how I average from I dt from t1. If t1 is 0, t2 is t, capital T divided by integrate from 0 to t dt. Or I can write it as a from 0 to 2 pi by omega or I dt whole divided by taking from 0 to 2 pi by omega then dt. This representation is for full cycle. For full cycle. Now we are now interested in half cycle. So for half cycle, how I need to write the whole thing down now? I average, it could be equals to from 0 to t by 2 I dt whole divided by from 0 to t by 2 dt, which is equals to or r 0 to it is pi by omega I dt divided by 0 to pi by omega into dt. This thing is for half cycle. Half cycle. Full cycle and half cycle. Now I am just giving the derivation. This derivation is for our board examinations. Okay. It is not for your competitive examination, but the result is very, very, very important for your competitive examinations. Look now. Look now. So we now take the half cycle now. Yes, sir, we will take half cycle. We will take half cycle. Don't worry now. I will write now I average. Okay, I average 0 to pi by omega I naught sine omega t with respect to dt whole divided from 0 to pi by omega dt. I naught is common. I will take I naught as outside. It is a constant thing, right? So now integrate from 0 to pi by omega, then sine omega t with respect to dt whole divided by integration of dt is d, or I will have 0 to pi by omega. I not outside. What is the integration of sine omega t? Integration of sine omega t. Sir, I get the integration of sine omega t would be, it is minus, I will take minus outside, minus, it is cos omega t, then divided by omega. It will be 0 to pi by omega whole divided by pi by omega. Omega cancel out. I will write minus I naught. Then we are having, it is cos omega pi by omega minus cos 0 whole divided by pi. Cancel out. Okay. Cancel out now. Okay. I will write I average is equals to minus I naught. So then we are having cos pi by pi, then minus cos 0 degree. Am I right? Am I doing all this calculation in a good way now? Or I can do one thing. No. I will take pi common. No. It is not like that. I will take pi here. I will take pi here. Pi here. I will write minus I naught divided by pi, cos it is minus 1, minus 2, it is 2 times I naught by pi. So for half cycle, my value came out to be 2 I naught by pi. So this thing we need to remember it by anyhow. This particular thing we need to remember it anyhow. Okay. For complete circle, you need to write 2 pi by omega. If we are having symmetrical, that is 0. But for a half cycle, it is 2 times peak by pi, 2 I naught by pi. So now we know what is my instantaneous current values, what is my peak value, what is my average value for half cycle, what is my average value for full cycle. Fifth one, what is my RMS value, root mean square value. What is my root mean square value? Yes, beta. So we are having number 5th. Okay, so what we can do now, you have school now. So last topic, okay? Last topic. Don't worry, beta, last topic. Then we will end the class. Don't worry about it. Last topic. We're having a root mean square. This would be RMS. Root mean square. Suppose we are having current I. Firstly, we have to do square. Step number first, we need to do squaring. So I will write I square. Second step, first step, second step, third step. Second is we have to take the mean. Second step is mean. Okay, so what is mean? Integration of I square dt from 0 to t1 to t2, then integrate from t1 t2 dt. Second step. Third step is root. So I will take a root. It is integrate from t1 to t2 I square dt whole divided by from t1 to t2 dt. Then I will take root. Root means 1 by 2. So this expression means root mean square. This expression, now again it is hidden now behind my head. So this expression is root mean square. Firstly, whatever expression is given to you, square it. Second step, you have to take the mean of all these things. Second is mean. Then third step, you have to take the root of it. So the last final expression you will get now, that is root mean square value. That is a root mean square value. Root mean square value. Then, okay, so you have to remember some things. You need to remember something. What those things are? First thing that you need to remember, if we are having any expression sine omega t, if you are taking mean of it, mean, so it is mean came out to be 0. Second expression, if you are having cos omega t and you are taking mean of it, it is mean is 0. Third step, if you are taking sine square omega t, then you are taking mean of it, it is mean is 1 by 2. Now if you are having cos square omega t, and you are taking mean of it, it is mean came out to be 1 by 2. So just remember it. We have proof of it also, no, but that proof is not required for your examination. That's why I'm not giving you the too much burden, na, that you need to do all these things. Sine cos mean is 0, but sine square cos square mean is 1 by 2. Okay? It is purely a trigonometric integrational thing. There is nothing more complex than this. Okay? So you need to remember these things. Done? Okay, one more thing. Suppose now I will take hardly 5 to 10 minutes hardly. Then we can do a goodbye classes. Okay? Last thing. Look now. Suppose if current is given as it is I naught sine omega t plus phi. My expression is given like this. So first step, we have to find RMS. Find RMS. Set up first. Squaring means I square. It will come out to be I naught square sine square omega t plus phi. Second step is mean. I square mean. Okay. Sine square omega t plus phi mean. Okay, do you know what is the mean of sine square? Yes, sir, it is 1 by 2. So my answer came out to be it is I naught square 1 by 2, or it is I naught square by 2. Third step, root. I will take under root of I naught square by 2, which came out to be I naught by root 2. So this I naught by root is, it is IRMS value. This one is IRMS value. Done? Done, beta? Easy or super easy? Easy or super easy? Huh? Easy or super easy? I know you have tomorrow school also, so I will stop here. I won't now discuss much things about it now. So let's increase the 2 days now. Don't worry about it. So easy or super easy? Easy. So now I need a one thing from your end. Now up to this thing. Now look, if you can see now, so we started AC from AC. Then what is AC? Periodic bi-directional things. How flux changes? How is EMF? What is current? Now all these things, I guess up to this point everything is crystal clear to you. Yes, I hope that everything is very clear to you now. Or is anything which is not okay? Homework. You can do one thing. Revise this topic. That is your homework. Okay. I'm not giving you that things, right? Remember up to this particular point. Look now. So first of all, I am just giving speed now. My speed is not very fast. The only reason is I want you to be comfortable with the classes now for 2 days. Then after 2-3 days, we will just increase the speed of classes. Okay. So for today, I guess we had done more than enough. Rest we will do tomorrow. Thank you, Beta. Good night. Bye. Take care. Bye. Good night.